Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Inn, shall we? This game looks really good, and I learned about it on Turn-Based Thursday, and I can't wait to dive in for the first time, so let's go. We're gonna go for a new game. Yes. Casual or courageous. So, honestly, let's just go courageous and die horribly. Uh-oh. Big money. Who cares if they're rivals, as long as we don't get caught. Great idea. Sneak around. Fish, turtles, bread, mountains, raccoons, campfires, rainy nights, disturbing portal. Probably fine. Oh boy. Baddies. Imprisonment by flames and a dragon. Wait. What if we opened up a B&B? And made you money, Dragon Man. Here are my terms. Sign your soul. Hee, I expect our investments to pay off big time. Sarah. Something on your mind, says Butter? You got that look on your face. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, time to shop. Or open shop, I should say. Voila! Says Bammy. It just seems way too risky. But think about it. We'll be fine, as long as no one catches on. You know, a monocle itself is a risk. Let's go, Bammy. An inn right in front of the dungeon. One's last opportunity to gear up before delving into those dangerous depths. How could any adventurer pass it up? It does seem intriguing, however, I'm pretty sure there's a reason no one's ever done it before. Suppose the adventurers run into each other outside the inn, then what? If they find out we're working both sides, that'll be the end of us. So we do what we gotta do to make sure that doesn't happen. Sigh. It'll all work out in the end. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. Well, not always, but okay. Also, if it weren't for Sarah, there never would have been a contract to begin with. I mean, you're not wrong, but oh man, should I just forget the contract and make a run for it? Don't sweat it, I'm sure we can pull it off. There's no way anyone's going to catch on during the first month. Besides, we won't have that many guests right from the get-go, so it's worth a shot. And who knows? We might make a killing if our clients are big shots. We could strike some serious gold here. Ooh, count me in. Sigh. Well, I suppose no one's going to notice right from the start. Week 1, between excitement and anxiety. This week's goal. Welcome to Dungeon Inn. At least 8 adventurers from the Seaside Guild must visit the inn. Okay, and we get a blue hexagon if that happens. It's a fish one. For the mountain, 8 people need to come from that place, and we get a mountain hex. And they must not run into each other. Adventurers of the Mountain Guild and Seaside Guild must not run into each other at the entrance of the inn. No battles occur between adventurers. Okay. This is bad, right? They might start fighting as soon as we open the inn. It'll be fine. It doesn't look like both sides are looking to stay here. Well, isn't that a bigger problem if nobody wants to stay at the inn? We should put up a sign. Alright. That's a good-looking sign. Look at that guy. He's like, God, I could be sleeping just like this. The signboard is now available for use. Place installation. You can place installations along the road to affect adventurers. The installations influence all adventurers in the same row or passing through that row while they're installed. Keep in mind that the duration of each installation remains after being placed may vary. Oh, okay. Adventurers affected by the signboard will visit the inn. You need wisps to place installations. The schedule at the top of the screen shows what the wisps are doing and when they will return to the inn. For installations placed this turn, you can cancel the installation by pressing the minus button next to the installation. It might be a good idea to install the signboard near the entrance. Alright, so very, very interesting. It's almost like, I'll see how this plays out, but are they falling down like Tetris on both sides? Okay, so I'm going to click on the signboard, and they say put it here, and then this guy who's in this row will then come over. So what do we do now? We should see how the guests are doing. Next turn. Once all decisions are finalized, you can press the execute button to move on to the next turn. If you haven't moved to the next turn yet, you can always reverse this turn's decisions. Okay, so looks like I can only do this for now. I don't think I can place like another sign, and I have 3 wisps available. Can I? No, I think it's just a tutorial, so this is all I got, so I'm just going to execute. And what this will result in is Mushroom Man will pass us by, but this guy will come stay at the inn. Oh, 2 of them actually did. Okay. How will we know if an adventurer wants to come in or not? A sixth sense? Superior skills of observation? You mean the scent of money? Adventurer details. If an adventurer is considering staying at the inn, a bed icon will be displayed. You could select the adventurer on the map to view more detailed information. Guests leave the inn after 1 day. Each lodge can accommodate guests based on the number of beds available. Take note that when no beds are available, you can't take in any more guests until the next day. So what do we do next? Not really sure. There's not much we can do for the time being. So let's just see what happens. Alright. So this guy is, because of the sign, this person is coming in. We have 2 of 4 beds on this from the, what is this, the seaside over here being used. And this guy wants to stay. Alright, so I guess I just end the turn. He checks in. And now we have 3 people. For best results, cleanliness and inspections are a must. We also can't use the signboard again right away. There's nothing to do right now, so what do we do? That's right. Where's the stall? In storage. Why? Wouldn't we be able to make more money if we sold food outside? Look at that. They're like, oh my god, what is that, ice cream? I want it. The food stall is available for use. You can use a food stall to sell food to passing adventurers to earn coins. When adventurers use the stall, their movement is reduced. I guess that's movement, it's a little foot icon. Try placing the food stall where there are a lot of adventurers. Okay. So, they're saying right here, because a lot of people pass by this spot. And this is true, like, this will grab all 3 of them, I think, because even though this is their destination, if the food stall hits them, this might actually hit 4, because it might hit Worm Man and all of these. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it's going to hit all of them, and it slows them down. So that's important because now you could see that they're not moving quite as far as they once would have moved. And I'm getting plus 15 money, so that's great. Now, so what do we need to do? The inn is now open. We should probably start by receiving guests. We need a minimum of 8 guests on each side. And don't let them figure out what we're up to. Oh, right. Nothing's more important than keeping this under wraps. Each stage has mandatory goals that must be achieved. If you complete the required goals, you'll receive rewards for your performance, but if you fail to do so, you will no longer be able to continue operations. Keep that in mind. It's in mind. I'm keeping it in mind. Shall we place the signboard on the road that the Mountain Guild adventurers take? Aren't there more adventurers on the Seaside Guild side? We're out of beds on that side, so we can't take any more Seaside Guild guests. Okay, so we gotta move it. We're actually not out of beds. We're at 3 out of 4, but we would waste a lot. So let's use this and put it here. And this is going to result in 3 adventurers coming in. Okay, execute. So the Wisp is busy. Put down that sign, I guess. All right, let's check out today's haul. In Dungeon Inn, the length of a day is 4 turns. I see. I was wondering why they didn't leave the inn. After 4 turns, when a day passes, all guests staying at the inn will check out and depart for the dungeon. Okay. Earning money is important, but it's also crucial to spread the name of Dungeon Inn. As your fame increases, more adventurers will visit the inn, and events that benefit your inn's operations will occur. Alright, so it looks like, as the result, we get 15 money. There's no suspicion, and we got 7 fame from this side and 10 fame from that side, and I don't know why that is. You could see that, like, this guy gave a better fame score. Maybe just because they're more famous. I don't know what it is that did that, but okay. Day 2. Energy drink? What for? We need to take the signboard down soon. We do? Hee, adventurers who drink these will be able to move faster and go farther, right? That means more of them will get to the signboard while it's up, which in turn means more adventurers will come to the inn. Oh, I get it. Not a bad idea. So the food stall slows them down, and this will speed them up. Adventurers affected by the energy drink will gain increased movement. Guess we should place this near the sideboard. Alright, so we do energy drink, and they want us to put it here. And this will give them +2 movement, which means that the bee and the mushroom will now actually move all the way down to the inn this turn, because their movement has been extended +2. Alright, that's cool. Oh, a lucky wheel. I'm really good at spinning these things. Wait, what's this for? Maybe we could keep the adventurers distracted? We might be able to buy ourselves some time. Perhaps. But do we have something we can give out as a prize? We have a lot of stuff in storage, loads of inventory. Huh? But we can't just give that all away, we'd go broke. If we make it big here, we won't need it anymore. Come on, say something, Butter. Butter? Does make sense, doesn't it? I say we go all in, since we've already come this far. Bammy. Alright, the lucky wheel is available for use. While a lucky wheel is in place, adventurers cannot pass beyond that row. Okay, so we stop them. And we have to be careful because these guys are coming to the inn. And we don't want these people to come to the inn at the same time. Now, actually, you know what? They won't come to the inn because the sign's not up for them. But maybe we want to sandbag them here for a moment. And then put up the signboard. I don't know. That's going to use 2 of my wisps to maintain. Alright. So now, what if I take the sign and put it here? I can't. I should have put this up higher. It's got 1 turn left. I don't think I can, I don't think I could take this down. Okay, fair enough. But I'll put it down next turn to stop them. If I put this here, then all of the guys on this side, these 2 will give us money. So I might as well put it up. And I'm holding all of these guys up with this wheel. And then now I can put the signboard, and this will make this will make more than I can actually accommodate stay here, but that's okay. It gives us 4 immediately. I don't know if we need the energy drink right now. I mean, I could put it here and like make them descend further and then slow them down with the food to make more cash. Sure, try it. Alright, so this place is full. Oh, it's the end of the day. Right, so I shouldn't have placed that energy drink. Alright. So it's empty, and now we're going to get 3 people staying on this side, which is good. I can't really do much. Everything else is like on cooldown, so let's just go. Now I need to have mountain people come over, so we completed this, and we get this reward, which is nice. What are all those notes for? You writing a book? Just things that have happened so far. In Dungeon Inn, both autosave for stages and quick load features are supported. The current state is recorded at the start of each day's first turn, and you can begin from the first turn of any chosen day at any time. However, keep in mind that only the most recent memory is saved. So this is kind of cool. If you make some mistakes, I guess you can go back. Now, what I want to do, of course, is put down this wheel to hold up as many people on this side as I can. No, wait, no, don't do it there. It's going to take 2 turns. No, I have enough for the week. So yeah, it's fine to hold them there. I was just going to try to use the in sign, but this is okay. We'll just wait for this to go away, and everyone will be stuck here. The coffee smells really good. I know, right? It may not look like it, but we use high-quality coffee grounds. Today's lodge. Oh, look at this. You can build up your inn, maybe? Adventurers staying at the inn may sometimes use amenities like the cafe. Each time an adventurer uses a facility, additional income is generated, and the facility usage fee is settled together during checkout. You could check the menu screen to see which adventurers visited which amenities in each lodge during the last turn. Okay. I mean, good. And let's see here. I'm not going to place this, but what I could do is go ahead and try to get a bunch of money from all of these adventurers that are passing here, and then speed these guys up to get them to the pay money here faster. All right, good. So there's some money for us. And now I want all of them to come in. Fantastic. Yep, they just gave us a ton of cash. Alright, good. We got the mountain folk in. Fantastic. And what's... This was good. The suspicion went down, right? I mean, there was nothing suspicious at all, right? I hope not. Uh-oh, we're going to have a fight on our hands. Are we? What happened? You can place different installations to avoid battles or use the quick load feature to restart from whichever day you desire. Adventurer grade. Adventurers are categorized as novice, expert, or master. The higher the rank of the adventurers visiting your inn, the more benefits they will bring, whether it's money or fame. Oh, okay, that's what it is. That's why the one guy brought more fame. Now, I don't know why they're going to fight, because I don't have a sign over here that tells them to go to the inn. Which is confusing. But maybe this is just a guaranteed, like, they want to have this happen. I don't get it. I thought as long as I didn't have a signboard, then I would have been okay. And so I wasn't sending people in on both sides, but I must have done something wrong. So I'm going to lose this goal if they fight. So maybe we go back to this one? Sure. Could take me back, I guess. So all these guys are coming in. Fine, that's no problem. Maybe I need to look at their pathing more closely. Alright, so I wound up like trying to stop as many as I could. Maybe if like there's a particular one that's just going to come to the end no matter what I do, then I got to watch out for that. I'm not sure. I could put the food here, and then I think what I did was I did energy drink, and like pushed a bunch of them down so they would get to the food stall and give me money faster. Okay, so they're all coming over here and passing by. Maybe if they see people. Like, it's not if they're going in. Maybe if they just see people, then you have an issue. So maybe this is the suspicion. Like, this guy sees it happening? So, right, because these guys want a bed, and they're coming in, like... And they see these people coming out. I see. Okay, so no problem. Let's just try to reload it. Alright, so I'm going to quick load day 3 again, and see if I can avoid this. Alright, so here, yeah, really not much I can do there. That's fine. So I wonder then if, it is okay to stop them, so I can just, make sure I get enough people coming in on this side. But let me look at this. Maybe I shouldn't try to get so greedy with the money. These guys, like, these are going to walk by, and they're not... Maybe if they're not in this lane, then they don't see. It doesn't matter. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I'm going to go ahead and food stall up here. Let's just slow these people down. And not use the energy drink at all. So now it's just telling me about Adventurer Grade, but they're not going to fight because I was able to kind of get them. This guy's coming in. These guys are passing. wonder if I put this here, if I just like shuttled them by. I don't need to do that. We'll just execute. That's fine. This should be okay. And then maybe what we want to do is just try to stop as many of these as we can. Now, yeah, this is what happens sometimes where it's like, this guy's coming in even though there's no sign. So he's going to stay no matter what I do. So I'm going to put this over here, have them all stop. And nobody over here is indicating that they're going to sleep. This one is. So we'll just execute. Okay. And I'm going to wait to place the sign. And nobody looks like they're coming in. I'll go ahead and just drop this food stall, make some money over here. And I can put this sign here. I can't believe it's nearly been a week already. Let's try getting as many guests as we can. Sure. Now, some of these, I'm not sure if they intend to stay here, but we've only got one more night of this happening, so we'll just execute. Okay. And maybe what we want to do is... actually, I'm not going to build that. Let's just wait. And if I put the signpost... Now, the problem with this would be is this guy's coming in, even though the sign's not there. So, I can't put this here yet. I have to wait a turn for them to go in so that there's no fighting. Now I can put it. And this is going to be several coming in. I could also put the food stall here and get some money. Great. Fortunately, we were able to avoid any fighting. We did it. And we got some money. We got some fame. Very good. Another successful week. Done! Looks like we made it through the first week. I was so scared that a fight would break out. See, I told you it would all work out. Of course, I have to say we did pretty alright considering we barely prepared anything. Hence, wispy? Huh? You're taking note of all our achievements, both big and small, right? Yeah. That being said, with a bit more support, we might be able to boost our sales. Maybe we could talk a bit later? Sure. Alright. So, we... ended up making a lot of money, getting some good fame, and I don't know, that seems pretty nice. Looks like we'll be getting a bit more support. What do you think we need? How about more rooms? We could have more guests that way. I say we add a pub. Pubs and inns go so well together. You're sure you're not just looking to get your drink on? As if... let's do both. If we do as Bammy says, we'll be able to accommodate more guests. And if we do as Butter says, we might get the attention of more adventurers. That'll also get our customers to open their wallets, not to mention pubs have killer profit margins. Maybe it's time to talk a bit more with the Wisps. You can add a regular pub in the lodges of the Sea and Mountain Guilds. You can add a standard room in the lodges. In management. As the story progresses, you'll unlock new installations. Through the Inn Management menu, you can check rooms and amenities for each lodge and add new installations. Cool. Well, how about that? Let's click Manage Inn. To add installations to the lodge, you need not only fame, but also a certain level of proficiency in the fields of operations, service, and food. So I saw these levels going up as I was playing. Proficiency increases as guests use facilities, or as you resolve events during the stage. If you meet the conditions for adding the installation, you can use tokens to add it. At this time, you must use a token from the same guild as the lodge where the installation will be placed. Tokens can be obtained by completing goals during the stage. So, you know, if we want to add, for example, on the Seaside Lodge, a dormitory. Ooh, here we go. Okay, I've got 2, so I can add a standard room. Can I add a cafe? I guess it's already there, perhaps. So I'm going to try to add this standard room, and it gives 2 more beds. Costs 8 money. Maybe it adds fame and it decreases suspicion? I don't know. And then over here, I can add a pub. Now, this will just make us more money and give us more fame, but it doesn't, like, add more guests, and that's okay. Excellent. I don't have any more tokens to spend, and we'll close it. Perfect. All right, everybody. Well, I think this is a good first look at Dungeon Inn, and I'd love to know what your impressions are of the game so far. It's kind of a cool mix of builder, strategy game, puzzle game that I've never really seen quite like it before. And let me know your impressions. Have you heard of this game? Do you want to see more? I'm going to put a link to the Steam page in the description below so you can follow along with the game and check it out yourself. Everyone, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Take care.